either. Oh.
Well, who can that be?
Are you trying to tell me you've never seen this man before?
I certainly am.
And Abby, don't try to get out of it. That's another one of your gentlemen.
Mortimer, how can you say such a thing? That man is an imposter. And if he came here to be buried in our cellar, he is mistaken and very rude.
You know, you put Mr. Hoskins in the witness seat, and this guy couldn't have just gotten the idea from him. And by the way, where is Mr. Hoskins?
In Panama, waiting for the services, poor dear. We haven't had a minute with Jonathan in the house.
Oh dear, we had always wanted to hold a double funeral, but I will not read services over a total stranger.
And Abby, how can I believe you? Now, there are 12 men down in that cellar, and you admit to poisoning every one of them.
Yes, I did. But you don't think I'd stoop to telling a fib?
Jonathan, get in here. I want a word with you. Where the dickens are you? And Abby, Aunt Martha, I think Jonathan and Dr. Einstein, whatever, are leaving at once.
Oh no, Mortimer.
Oh, yes, you are. And you're going to take your cold companion with you from the window seat.
Window seat?
Yeah, the window seat. Now, look, Jonathan, you're my brother, and I'm going to give you a chance to get away. But if you don't go, I'm going to call the cops.
Mortimer! What happened to Mr. Spinozzo can happen to you, too!
Oh, dear. Oh, Officer Brophy, do come in.
Hello, Miss Martha, Miss Abby. I saw your lights on. I thought there might be a sickness in the family.
Officer Brophy, it's so really good to see you. Have you met my brother, John?
He looks familiar. You ever seen him somewhere before?
I don't think so.
Well, it's a doggone shame that Jonathan can't stay, isn't it?
Well, if everything's okay, then I'll be on my way.
Oh, no, wait, no, officer, why don't you stick around? Have some coffee and some sandwiches, huh?
Oh, I do like sandwiches. Yeah. All right. Oh.
We'll all go over to the kitchen and while Jonathan collects the things. All his things.
Say, Mr. Brewster, I've been meaning to tell you about this play that I've been writing.
Oh, sure, we'll talk.
All right.
Doctor, this affair between my brother and I, it's got to be settled.
Johnny.
We're sleeping here tonight.
The cop in the kitchen? And Mr. Spinazzo in the window seat.
Is that all they got on us? We'll take Mr. Spinozzo's body and dump it in the bag. And then we'll come right back here. Yeah. And then, yes, hide our bags in the cellar.
I think we should get out, Johnny.
Who's laughing?
Hey, Johnny, down in the cellar. That hole.
We got an ace in the hole.
Tom, you're still here. I thought I told you to go.
We're staying, Mortimer.
Oh, you think I'm bluffing, huh? Think I won't tell Officer Brophy what's in the cellar? Huh?
You tell Officer Brophy what we did. Why, we'll tell Officer Brophy what's downstairs.
Downstairs.
Yes. There's an elderly gentleman down there, and he seems to be, what's the word? Very dead.
What were you doing down there?
What's he doing now?
Oh, thank you, Miss Abby. That's all the coffee I can drink. Oh, hi, Mr. Brewster. I've been meaning to tell you about this play that I've been writing.
Officer Ruffy, you gotta go call into the precinct right away.
But I just want to tell you about the plot of this play.
Yeah, we can talk about it later, someplace later, okay?
All right. Can we meet, like at Kelly's in the back room?
Yeah, sure, Kelly's, but later.
Great, I'll be there for sure. Unless I drop dead.
Ah, no, Mortimer went out. It's Jonathan.
Where are you going?
Ah, we're going to Panama to bury Mr. Spinalzo here.
But he can't stay in our cellar.
Oh, it'll be fine. Well, there's a friend of Mortimer's down there, and I think they'll get along. They're both dead.
He must mean Mr. Hoskins.
You know about what's down there?
Of course we do. And he's no friend of Mortimer's. He's one of our gentlemen.
Your gentleman?
But there's no room for Mr. Spinalzo. The cellar is very crowded already.
Crowded? What?
There are 12 graves down there now.
What? 12 graves?
That leaves very little room, and we are going to need it.
What? You mean to say that you've murdered 12 people?
Murdered? Certainly not. It's one of our charities. So you just take your Mr. Spinalzo out of here.
Do you mean to say that in all this time you've done that here and buried them down there?
Johnny, we've traveled all over the world. They stay right here in Brooklyn.
They're just as good as you. What? You've got 12?
They've got 12.
I've got 13!
Oh, Johnny. Well, don't brag.
13! There's Mr. Spinalzo. There's the first one in London, one in Johannesburg, one in Sydney, one in Melbourne, 2 in San Francisco, 1 in Phoenix.
Phoenix?
The filling station.
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 in Chicago and 1 in South Bend. Yeah, 13.
But you can't count the one in South Bend. He got a pneumonia.
Well, he wouldn't have gotten pneumonia if I hadn't shot her.
No, Johnny. You got 12? They've got 12. The old ladies are just as good as you.
Well, they are they? Well, I just need one more. Just one more!
Hey, well, here I am.
Mortimer, where have you been?
I've been over at the doctor's office getting a signature on Teddy's papers.
Oh, Mortimer, what is the matter with you?
Running around getting papers signed at a time like this.
Look,
Mortimer, do you know what Jonathan is doing down there in the cellar?
He's putting Mr. Hoskins and Mr. Spinalzo in together.
well, let him. Look, is Teddy in his room?
Oh, Teddy won't be of any help.
Look, if you hadn't told Jonathan about those 12 bodies, I need to pin this on Teddy. If I can pin it on Teddy, I can protect you. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand. And we pay taxes to the police so that they'll protect us. We'll call them.
Oh, please. No, wait. Oh, look, you can't do that. They're going to find out about Mr. Hoskins and the other 12 bodies.
Mortimer, I don't think the police would pry in our private affairs if we asked them not to.
No, Abby, I can't let you do it. I won't let you.
Well, Mortimer, if Jonathan and Mr. Spinalzo are not out of this house by tomorrow morning, we are calling the police.
all done. Mr. Spinalzo, Mr. Hoskin, all put away, neat and tidy. We're all done.
You're forgetting, Doctor. My brother Mortimer.
Now, Johnny, tonight? We do that tomorrow or the next day.
No! Tonight! No!
But Johnny, I'm tired. Tomorrow I got to operate. Tonight we go to bed, huh?
It's got to be done tonight, Doctor.
Please, Johnny. Look at my instruments. I know that look. Okay, tonight. But we do it the quick way, like in London. You know, with the twist. I think this calls for something special. You know, the Melbourne method. Oh no, not that. 2 hours. And when it was all over, the fellow in Melbourne was just as dead as the fellow in London.
Get your instruments, Doctor. We operate tonight.
Johnny.
Get them. We do work tonight on Brother Mortimer.